I have been experimented on by the military and CIA for the past year and a half. It started with gang stalking and has escalated to remote neural monitoring, V2K, body shocks, and body modification. The V2K plays constantly, even in my sleep. It's an auto recording that plays continuously, that spews derogatory comments and verbal assaults all day long. There is no break from it. They constantly are responding to thoughts, giving commands, or calling out what they're going to do next. For example, they pulse my body with microwave frequency. And so I will hear them say hand and then feel a shock or a zap in my hand. That's just an example. High voltage pulses have been used all over my body, including my heart and vaginal area. I was hypnotized every single day for 6 months straight. Some of them so intense that I was suffering short-term memory loss. Other brainwashing techniques were used to manipulate my mind. Thoughts, words, phrases, and images were all put in my head while listening them talk about what they're doing. Skits are put together using parts of conversations, media clips, and sound bites. They put these skits together to mock somebody's mind and use it as entertainment purposes. They have inflicted physical pain, induced vomiting, and controlled body functions such as urine flow. While listening to them torment me psychologically every day, they'll talk about my body while I'm in the shower and verbally assault me throughout the day. I was also the subject of body modification. This is where the technology is so advanced it sounds like science fiction. They put lines on my face and then reversed them. They made my hands look really old and then reversed it. They sculpted my legs, and the shape of my breast changed 3 different times. They used energy simulators is the technology that was used to do the body modification, and which the ability to do that when it was not there when they stopped using the simulators. They're actually using the simulators again on me now, which does other things like it can make you laugh out of context or induce anxiety or provoke a reaction or evoke any emotion they want, such as crying, anger, anxiety, laughing, things like that. As a result of this experiment, my energy level has dropped dramatically. I can't think. I can't stay on track. It's hard for me to focus. It's trickled down into, it affected all areas of my life. I've lost jobs because of this. It's interfered with family relationships. And I've gone to mental hospitals and doctors who all have given me a diagnosis of schizophrenia, psychosis, and it's completely unfair. And I would just like to say that this kind of torture should not be happening in this day and age, in this country, or anywhere. And the truth is that it's happening around the globe. And it's wrong, and it needs to stop.
And I'm from Philadelphia originally. When I found out that I was being targeted, I spent many years in the Air Force as a sergeant. I was in Willow Grove and also at the 270th Electronic Installation Squadron down by the Philadelphia International Airport. I was up at the Willow Grove Air Force Base in the 111th and the 109th Flight Line. And the last 16 years, I believe, I've been targeted. The first 10 years of those 16 years was just verbal harassment from neighbors. But I just knew something was not right. So my husband and I moved after 10 years of living in that neighborhood. Lo and behold, we moved into Bucks County and the harassment continues. But now I was having the electronic harassment, and that's lasted for about 6 years. My eyes are targeted, microwaved. Most of the time I wake up and I can't function or focus through my eyes. I have various marks on my body when I wake up. I've been in and out of emergency for microwave overheating of my skin. In and out of the hospital. I've been at times recognized, severely mind controlled. There are neighbors involved. The gang stalking, organized stalking is horrendous. You would think I was a domestic terrorist. Satellites and drones hovering over my home. My organs targeted, causing severe pain. My tooth chipped several times. In and out of St. Mary's Hospital, Wills Eye Hospital. These weapons can make you sleep. They can wake you up. They cause you to sneeze. They can cause you to cough uncontrollably. They can cause you to lose control of your valves. I have been gang raped. I believe I'm sex trafficked. I believe there are government officials involved. I believe I can identify those government officials if I knew exactly where they were coming from. If you have a lineup, yes, I could identify who. I've also been drugged for a good 6 years, just about every night. I would wake up walking into my walls, banging, because I was so drugged. And there were times during that drug period through the night that I would wake up and see who was involved. I could identify some people that were involved in this sex trafficking. It involves virtual reality, and from what I was told, they're charging $250 for someone to be involved, someone to have this virtual reality tape. This is supreme corruption. I am not delusional. I am not mentally ill. When I leave my home, there are stalkers, gang stalkers that come in my home and disrupt my home. They move my personal belongings. They